Hey everybody. Woohoo! I think we're live. If not, we're in trouble. Ryan's ready to party. You go, Ryan Moore. Yeah, I'm late. It's my show. I can cry if I want to. So, I was dilly-dallying and you like the hat? Pretty snazzy, eh? This is my would be winter hat, but it's not winter yet, but it's going to be my winter hat. I got rid of those big old headphones so see I can wear it. Ryan wants to call it a beanie. My yard gnome look. What are those things that sit on the table? You don't see their eyes at all, just like that. I could do that. I could be that dude. All right. So we got one person, love it. Two persons, love it better. Love it more. Love you long time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, gotta move that over there. Ryan Moore's participating. And we got Ryan Moore me. So we're back down to one. Now Tay better be here because I had that, I don't know if it came out or not on Facebook, that post I made about, he liked and shared out my post. So I'm going to pick on him. I'm going to make him call in. He's going to pick the first uh, doodad thing, something to try to stump the chump. And I did find out when I was messing around, I started this little story earlier, that, hold on, there we go, that I can only share, even though I'm sharing the audio with the telephone, I can only share one screen. So you're just going to have to trust me when we're answering these questions. So sometimes he falls asleep and then he wakes up and jumps on. Well, he better be jumping on soon, or you're going to have to be the call-in stump chumper, chump stumper, something. So anyway, back to my story you keep interrupting me with. I can't share more than one screen at a time, apparently. Mine and the callers. But now, that one night we did, didn't we? Why is that? Huh. That's interesting. Because that one night we played D&D, I had old people on. That's right. But see, I was going to share, excuse me, I've got to share the audio from the telephone. It's the only way that makes that work. But I was also going to share the screen that had the 20 questions on it, the game. But every time I go to share that screen, I have to stop screen. It doesn't let me share another. I can invite a guest. Since anyway, Audio. Guests. Okay. So, no Robert, just you and me. Ryan, would you like to play a game? So give me a call and we'll try this Stump the Chump 20 questions game. So the premise was several years ago at a Christmas gathering, one of the kids, I know he sensed I wanted to call in because I put it in that post I said. So now he's he's running scared to his uncles. So at a Christmas gathering, one of the kids got this little toy. It's like a ball. And you would think of something and you start the ball and it would ask questions. And depending on your answers, it would guess what it was you were thinking of in like 20 questions or less. And I thought, well, that's just cool because it really seemed to work pretty good messing around with the screens. And so I was going to buy one and get on the show with it. And then through researching, I found out that you could just do it online. So I set up it's on a web page. You fill out a little thing about how old you are, and your pronouns, and all that kind of stuff, and it lets you play the game. So I played it a couple of times and was able, not by design, but just by stupid questions. My hat's not on straight. Answering the questions wrong. That's better. Maybe it's my head. And I stumped it. And it would fuss because it told me I answered questions wrong. So I was just wanting to see how this might play out. Getting online with somebody and letting them call in. We'll think of something and we'll ask questions and see what it says. So, Ryan, you haven't called. You're supposed to be calling me. Where's my phone? What happened to the phone? Oh my gosh. There it is. Are you calling? Hello. The number's right there on the screen. 423-482-1413. It's gonna be boring if you don't call in. Did your wife take your phone again? Huh? Did she? She should. Well, oh, listen. Someone's calling in. Who could it be?
From
Ryan.
Oh, we don't want to talk to this guy.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What are you doing? What?
Hello?
Stop whispering.
Oh, hello?
Are you there? Hello?
No? Yes?
Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
Oh,
Part of the problem is
no.
we don't have anybody on YouTube that can tell us whether or not they can hear you. Is somebody in your house alive that could look at YouTube
Can you
and
hear
tell
me?
us? What? What are you laughing at?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Will you watch Minutes with Mylo for a little bit?
Tell her to give her a quarter. Bump up her allowance a quarter.
I'll give you a quarter.
I'll give you a quarter of a Subway sandwich tomorrow. You'll watch it for 10 minutes tonight. But I'm pretty sure it's working because I'm sharing the audio. But I don't understand
Hello,
why.
hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Quit saying that. So,
She's
have you
watching.
have you thought of something?
Yep, you can hear me laughing on there.
Have you thought of something?
Yes.
Okay. So, the first thing it wants to know is it classified as an animal, vegetable, or mineral?
No.
Okay. You can pick animal, vegetable, mineral, concept, or unknown.
Animal, vegetable. Does it have to be one of those?
Apparently it does. Or you can go unknown. I don't know what concept is. Or maybe it's, well, I guess a concept is
Uh,
if you're thinking about, you know, perpetual motion machines or something. I don't know.
like like an idea or
Yeah.
something. How about unknown?
Okay. Here we go. Unknown. And now it wants to know, is it straight? Yes, no, unknown, irrelevant, sometimes, maybe, probably, doubtful, usually, depends, rarely, and partly.
I would say uh, straight.
Is it straight?
I would say partly.
Okay. Would you find it on a farm? So just give me your answer, and I will throw it into a category because there's multiple choices, not just yes or no.
Well, it's no.
No. All right. Is it colorful?
Yes.
All right. Is it something you bring along?
No.
Hmm. Is it larger than a microwave oven or bread box?
It can be.
All right. So sometimes
Yeah.
or usually.
I I would go with sometimes.
Okay. Because you could do depends or rarely.
I would say sometimes.
All right. Is it a leafy veg?
No.
Is it white? I love these questions.
Rarely.
Very good. That is a choice. Is it man made?
Yes.
All right. So that was 8. Number 9. Does it tell time?
Sometimes.
Ooh. 10. Is it a game?
No.
No. It's going to call you a liar here in a minute, I bet you. Do you use it
It
in your
might.
home?
Yes.
Does it have 4 legs?
No.
Okay. Is it decorative?
No.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
All right, so this is question 15. Do you use it at work?
Uh,
Ooh,
sometimes.
sometimes. Okay. Would you pay to use it?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So it's at a crossroads here. So it's going to make a guess. So it,
Okay.
those were 16 questions, and it is going to guess that it is a monitor.
That is really close.
Okay, so I can answer right, wrong, or close. So you want to say close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Okay. So I'm clicking. Okay. So now 18. So that was question 17. It guessed. Now it's going to 18. Does
Okay.
it come in a box?
Yes,
Is it small?
it can be. Sometimes.
Okay. Okay. So question 20 is another guess. So it is guessing. Okay, this is what it says. I am guessing that it is cable TV.
I I wasn't gonna put the cable on it, but I was just gonna say television. So I guess technically that's right.
Okay, so you're thinking just of the fact that it is something you watch on a television and it comes into it, and that's what you're thinking of is the TV, whether it's streaming TV
No,
or
I was
whether it's
thinking
cable.
of the. I was just thinking of like the television set, the box.
So physically, it's a TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to say? Right, wrong, or close?
I would say that I would give. I would say that's right,
You think?
but what maybe threw it off is when it asked, "Can you do you pay or would you pay to use it?" I think that's why it says cable TV instead of just TV.
All right, let's choose wrong and let's see what it says. You ready?
Okay,
All right, so I'm going to click wrong.
okay.
Okay, so it goes to 21. Does it come in a pack? I'm going to say, what?
No.
No. Okay.
When I think of pack, I think it means something that comes in like more than one thing,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Like you can buy a pack of 4.
Okay.
All right. So does it
Yeah.
have a memory?
No.
Does it make noise?
Yes.
Do you put things in it?
No.
Is it heavy?
It can be. Depends, maybe. Sometimes.
Okay. Does it ring?
I think if you were watching a TV show and there was a phone
All right.
or a bell,
Sometimes, maybe, probably, doubtful, usually, depends, rarely, partly.
I would say depends. It depends on if you're watching
All right.
something that rings.
Can it save your life?
No.
Can you make sounds with it?
No.
Okay.
If you drum on it, I don't know if that's what it means. Like if you could. No, I would say no.
Okay. So now it's going to guess again, and this is the 20 question 29. I'm guessing that it is a modem, and we're going to say that that's wrong.
No, that's way off.
Let's go.
You probably should have said close when it guessed cable TV.
So it's guessing again that it is a cathode ray tube.
I don't even know if that is.
Well, that's what they used to make TVs out of, those big tubes that looked like they had a pointy top on them. Have you ever seen
Oh,
pictures
wow.
of those?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm going to say wrong. It says you won. Is it one of these? Okay, so it's not a treadmill. It's not a heater. It's not a movie. It's not an air conditioner. A television show. I don't know what deal is. D-I-L-L. I mean, why would it pick that? A radio control car. Yeah,
D-I-L-L.
D is in pickle.
Like the seasoning,
Yeah, or like the seasoning, right?
like the herb,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Radio controlled car, a transformer, vacuum cleaner, a DVD, a game, headphones, videotape, satellite dish, hair dryer. And it says enter what you were thinking of. And I'm going to put in a TV set. Would you call it that, or you just want to put in TV?
I would, yeah, I would do TV set.
Okay, so because set's an old timey terminology
Yeah.
about what it is. So let's just what you were thinking of, TV set. And I don't know what's this search. Let's just see what happens. It just says that 20 questions did not know what you were thinking. So you can play again. Okay. So do you have something else you'd want?
Hmm.
You got anything in your pocket?
No. Okay, I've got one.
All right.
I think it'll guess it.
All right. So starting out, animal, vegetable, mineral, concept, unknown.
Unknown.
Ooh. Does it weigh more than a duck?
Usually.
Usually. All right. Does it have a sense of smell?
No.
Huh. Does it break if dropped?
It can.
Sometimes, maybe, rarely, depends.
Maybe.
Does it use electricity?
Usually.
Does it play music?
No.
Can you make music with it?
No.
I'd love to know how this logic works. It just blows my mind. Can you get milk from it?
No.
I just don't understand. Help me understand. I don't know. No, you can't get milk from it. Would you find it in an office?
Yes.
Oh. Can it help you find your way?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's on to me.
Is it tall?
It can be sometimes.
Sometimes? Depends?
Yeah.
Which one?
No, sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Would you find it on a farm?
Now, when you say on a farm, could it be in the house on the farm,
Well, that's what we
or
talked about there at
uh,
lunch. Sometimes these are kind of you know subject to your own personal interpretation of what that means. But it does give you the same things: yes, no, unknown, irrelevant, sometimes, maybe, probably, doubtful, usually, depends, rarely, and partly. So,
I would say no.
is it a source of energy?
Mm,
Mm.
no.
Does it burn?
I would say depends.
Does it open?
No.
No. Can you hold it?
Yes.
Is it used for communications?
No.
Okay, it's going to make a guess. If this is right, it's going to blow my mind. And it says, I am guessing that it is a halogen lamp.
It's so specific with its answers. It is a lamp, but it's just like the cable TV.
Right,
It wants to make it a specific.
right. And I think that's
But yeah, I'm looking at a lamp right now. It's got a halogen bulb in it.
when it, so it does have a halogen bulb in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to tell it that that's right. You think that is correct?
Okay. I mean, that's what I was
Okay.
going off
Here
of.
we go.
I was just going for lamp though.
Right. So now it gives us a critique, and it's going to politely call you a liar. It's good.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. It says you were thinking of a halogen lamp. However, you said it's classified as unknown. 20Q was taught by other players that the answer is concept. You said, well, the question was, does it burn? And you said depends. 20Q
Yeah.
was taught by other players. The answer is yes. All right. So
Yeah. I can.
All right. So now contradictions detected. The opinions of 20QAI. Okay, I'm sorry. The opinions of the 20QAI are its own, and we are based on the input of the players. 20Q's answers reflect common knowledge. If you feel that 20Q is in error, the only way to correct it is to play again. So some objects would be a table lamp, an LED, a fluorescent tube, a lamp, glasses, a globe, a pair of glasses, a fan, tungsten, a mirror, a trophy, and an air purifier.
I would have said table lamp. Actually.
Yeah. Well, I guess, and like I said, I don't know its logic, but it considers itself to be artificial intelligence. And like I said, when I saw this originally, it was years ago. And when I was researching it to buy one, they actually depict what year, or most people that are advertising them, they tell you what year it was manufactured. And so I guess, they make it different iterations during the different years. But there's another one that comes out is Gen 2, which is, and I don't know if they're still selling them, but I don't know if they're still making them and updating. It seems like they would be. But, you can get specific ones, Harry Potter. You can get ones for Star Trek. You can get all kinds. Some are for junior, like little kids, so you can buy some that are, specific to certain ones. But man, they're not cheap. Those things are like $40. And I'm thinking, man, of course you can get cheaper ones, but those are the real old ones. So,
yeah.
But when I found out you could play online, it's kind of disappointing to play online because I was hoping, to hold it in my hand and then it's got just a little tiny screen like I used to have, and you just read it and then press buttons on the front.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick something, and I'm going to tell you what it is,
Okay.
and let's see what it says. So I'm going to pick something that, okay, I'm going to pick a bottle top. All right?
Okay.
So.
Now, when you put bottle top, is that it's like a plastic one?
Nope,
or
just like it
one
comes off a 12-ounce
like if you had
bottle. So it's
okay, like a beer.
It's not an animal. It's not a vegetable. It's not a mineral. It's not unknown because I know what it is. So let's go with concept. All right?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
All right. As long as you don't think it's an animal, we're going. All right. Is it black? This particular one is not. So I'm going to say no. Now,
would it be sometimes?
well, that's what I was just getting ready to ask you. I guess it depends on how broad you really want it to be. Yes, we could put sometimes. Do you want to put sometimes?
I would put sometimes.
Okay, all right. So we're not dealing with just this one. We're looking at it as not the one I'm actually holding in my hand, but overall. Sometimes it can be black.
Yeah.
Is it noise?
Yeah.
Well, once again, we're looking at sometimes because it's not making noise now because I'm holding it. If I dropped it,
yeah.
So we could say depends.
It would make noise.
You want to go with sometimes or depends? Depends. I agree.
Yeah.
Does it usually have four corners? No, because it's round.
Right.
Can it cheer you up? I I mean, that's kind of a far concept. If you really stretch your mind, you could say, I love bottle caps. I like to rub them and hold them and smell them and rub them against my cheek, and it makes me happy. So I'm going to say no.
Could that be irrelevant?
Okay. That's something we haven't used. Let's go irrelevant. If you don't say yes to this next question, you're not a party man. Can you wear it on your head?
Yeah,
I'm going to
sure you
rarely.
could.
I want to say rarely, okay? But that's still a possibility.
Okay.
Does it have a cable? No. Do most people use it daily? I'm going to say no because a bottle top's pretty specific. But now, if you go to
Yeah.
the store and you buy a twist, we limit ourselves to pop top, like the can opener kind, or you want to go with plastic twist off soda bottle kinds too. Because you said it could be
Nah, it's
black.
up to you, man.
You said it could be black, so that opens the category up to a lot. Do most people use it daily? I guess it depends. Does a basketball player use it? I'm going to say no because now we're getting into, you know. Does it roll? I want to say sometimes or depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes. All right. No, it does not break if I drop it.
No.
Can it be used for recreation? I mean, you could play checkers with them if you have the right ones. Not usually. Or doubtful.
I
Can you play with it?
I would say probably not.
So
I mean,
rarely.
checkers.
Rarely. Is it hard? Yes. I like these yes or no. Would you use it in a garden? Not usually, no. Can it be painted? It can be painted.
Yes.
Do you open and close it? Now, if you're doing the plastic ones, then yes, you do. Okay, so
Maybe it depends.
it's going to make a guess. And it guessed a manhole cover. So do you want to go right, wrong,
It's kind of,
or close? I want to say close.
I don't think it's very close, but it's in. I mean, it's a lid.
Let's say close. Is it outside? That depends. It chose It chose to guess again, and it guessed a submarine or boat. Wrong. That's not even
No.
close. Sometimes I use it at work if we're talking the twist off kind. It is a lid, and now it guesses it. I'm guessing that it is a lid. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's its breakdown. You were thinking of a lid, and its question was, is it black? You said sometimes. EQ was taught by other players that the answer is no. All right. Do most people use this daily? You said depends. 20Q was taught by other players that the answer is yes. Does it roll? You said
Well, it it's saying lid, but I think it's not necessarily talking about a bottle lid. Like it could be like a Tupperware lid or like a container lid, and that is something people use every day.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, I guess. And I said, and then it says, does it roll? You said sometimes. 20Q was taught by other players that the answer is no. So,
Mm.
our bill cover, a pipe wrench, a submarine, a paint cap, a crescent wrench, a lock, a pair of pliers, a fire hydrant, a garbage can, a barrel, a lamp, and a Pez dispenser. So, okay. I would just, I don't understand. You got to go and just play some of these things. And because, I mean, they're so,
Yeah.
I guess, so open ended, a lot of them. But if you pick things
Yeah.
like I told you, I picked a hen. And then when it didn't guess it, I picked a rooster. And it finally guessed a rooster. And it says, well, why'd you pick a rooster? You just picked a hen. But anyway. So I think instead of teach, I don't think we taught it any good lessons tonight. It probably,
No.
but there's so many quails on here. Now you come in. Sounds interesting. Oh, still think I want to buy one just to see. But you would think the online version is
Yeah.
going to be a lot smarter, right? Because it should learn daily. As people play it, it should learn more and more, right?
It should,
Right.
but if only dumb people play it gets dumb.
It's been here for a minute. Well, when you come in,
Like
you
I
got to
think
say,
it should
hey.
have taken your answer for if it rolls.
Well, I mean, I get, we could have fought with it and made it strictly for bottle tops, a round, twist on, pop off, whatever kind of bottle top, and not told it when it asked it, said, is it a lid? We could have said no. But, or close, you know, it probably would have gone back to the manhole cover. But,
Yeah.
but I thought it was interesting. You think about riddles, you think about the 7 minutes knives question, and you wonder
Yeah.
what kind of logic would you have to know to take a thing that somebody's thinking of and in 20 questions narrow it down even just to the fact that it's a lid, you know, still not. And it's pretty,
Yeah.
pretty, I thought it was pretty funny. Could you tell?
No, it's pretty cool.
Well, you didn't laugh nearly as much as I did. Maybe more people will laugh when they watch me, and this will entertain them.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to pause your video since I was watching on the phone, so I didn't get to see you laugh.
Well, when you watch it again and you leave your comments and there's thumbs up and everything, then you can laugh. But I appreciate you
Yeah,
getting
maybe.
on and calling in. It's been on 44 minutes, so we're gonna call it an evening
No problem.
with this one. And I want to try to figure out why I couldn't share the screen. I mean, when we did the D&D, I had everybody on.
Yeah, but you weren't also sharing audio.
But that,
There
I
may
mean,
be something
I
there.
don't know, because to me, it's just, what does it care if I share the audio from somebody's, from one tab? Of course, now they were guests. That's probably the big difference. is, you just weren't a tab on a screen, a computer screen. You all were actually guests. And what I'm trying to do is
Yeah.
share two tabs at once. So maybe it doesn't want to do that on the free version. Clell says toodles. Well, appreciate everybody. Ryan, appreciate you coming, thinking of, straining your brain and doing that. All right.
Yeah, I would say it was successful both times. It was just too specific.
Well, I guess, but it asks really specific questions. So, anyway, all right. Well, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
All right, buddy.
See you.
Good night.
And watch the videos. If you're watching this after it was live, then leave me comments, like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things, so I can get hopefully more views, more callers, do more strange things, and laugh more, and hopefully entertain y'all more, because I know you're entertained. But anyway, say goodbye, wave your phalanges. Bye bye.